Hi everyone. Going to tell you my fitness story. How I got involved with Beachbody and it changed my life. I'll start as a child. I was a really active child. I was in all kinds of sports: basketball, softball, volleyball, cheerleading, ran track. You name it, I did it. I love to be active. And after high school, I got married real quick, divorced real quick too, um, and started, just being myself after that and loving life. And yeah, I was a little party girl and met a party boy, and we dated for like 4 years, and he decided, he wasn't ready to settle down. Well, I was, so I started looking. I thought maybe I should just go with someone who doesn't drink, and you know they'll want to settle down, they'll want to get married. Well, I found someone and married him. um, Come to find out, it was going to be a very unhealthy marriage. He was a cheater and wanted me to sleep with people, and just not me, but I had no self esteem. I had no self worth. I was just, so low at that time. And went ahead, we had a baby. Best thing that ever happened to me. And he's my life today. Um, but during this marriage, it was 10 years long. Um, I accepted what he was doing and what he was, and just that I couldn't find any better, and I wasn't worth much more. And became heavier after the pregnancy and just kept gaining and gaining, and just became a miserable person. And after a while, I would get migraines. I started getting migraines about twice a month. Um, Went to many specialist appointments and just couldn't find anything. um, too embarrassed to tell anyone that I was just miserable and, you know, not eating right and just crazy, crazy depressed. So I eventually ended up with a doctor around my neighborhood that just wasn't good for me either. He prescribed me pain medication for my migraines, and ended up within a year I was getting 120 a month, and just that's how I functioned, was on those pills, as I got migraines twice a week, and eventually they wouldn't do anything either, so you just keep taking more. And the pills, they make you think you need them to function. They make you think that you need to take more. And I eventually came to a point where I I couldn't do it anymore. I had to go to rehab. So I checked myself in. I was I was done. I needed help, and I got help there. It was one of the other best things I've ever done. Um, it they just, you know they're there for you, and you're not alone. No, you're not alone. And when you when I got out, I decided at first, I should make this marriage work, and then I found out that while I was in rehab, there's women at my house and yada yada. So things were going on behind my back. Well, I ended up leaving regardless of his threats of, oh, I'm going to take the kid away from you and yada yada. Well, that didn't happen. But, I was getting my self-esteem back, and who I was getting it back. And at the time, my husband at the time wanted me to sleep with other people, and it was just a crazy part of my life that I am glad is over. I had gained a lot of weight in this time after having our child, and just ready to get Kim back. I had really lost me. So I got out of my marriage, and was talking to a friend, a friend that my husband today, that I had dated him like 4 years prior, and we were talking, and he's like, you this is just isn't you. So I'm like, I know, I'm getting me back. And we talked for a year, and then we ended up getting married. And I finally have a man who supports me, loves me, only me, and only wants to be with me. It's just, some people take that for granted, that, and you don't. When a man only wants you, doesn't need to look at pornography, doesn't need any other women, some it's a treat. I'm very grateful to have him in my life and have all his support. And my friend Kristen, I was looking for a job because he works third shift, so I have a lot of time on my hands. So I was looking for another job, just something to do while he's sleeping or he's at work, and then I didn't have my child at the time. We have shared parenting, so every other week he's at his dad's, and I'm like, I'm bored. So Kristen came and told me about Beachbody, and I'm like, fantastic, I can lose this weight, build my confidence, all in one, and use up my time. And started there. I started with the 10-day challenge, then ended up buying the Shailene Extreme Challenge Pack and becoming a coach, and started with the 10-day challenge. I lost 9 pounds right off the bat. With Shailene Extreme, 90 days, I lost 10 more. Was at a plateau for a while, and then was dying to do the ultimate reset. I waited for a while because I wasn't sure. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. I don't want to spend that money. If I'm not going to do it, I'm going to make sure I'm going to do it. Well, I decided to do it, and I got off that plateau, lost another 10 pounds. And that, losing 29 pounds, and I've looked at myself in a mirror, and I can wear a bikini again. I have pictures of it, and my before and afters are huge differences. Beachbody has built me up tremendously. Being accountable and having the support, all the support online. If you mess up, just keep going, start over, do it again. It's just amazing. You learn all these recipes. I've tried foods I would never dream I would try. I know my husband used to tease me because I wouldn't eat wheat bread. I'm like, no, I want Wonder Bread, white Wonder Bread. And he's like, just try wheat bread. I'm like, no. Now I'm like, don't eat that white bread. And he's like, what has gotten into you? But anyway, I have changed my eating habits completely. I feel good. I feel wonderful. I love working out. I love being in challenge groups, just for myself to be accountable. And my self-esteem is going through the roof, and my husband notices the change in me, and he started working out with me. Just everything has just been falling into place and in my life, and I have Beachbody to thank for that, because I lost the weight, and I have myself to thank for that too. Beachbody is my tool, and it is the best feeling in the world to feel this accomplished, that I lost those 29 pounds and I did it, and being surrounded by the people that wanted the same thing as I did, and all the positive attitude, and I myself am positive. And that's who I want to be. Those are the people I want to hang around. Those are the people I want to be like. And that's why I'm a Beachbody coach, because those are the people I want to be like, and I love them.